Hello everyone, welcome to KTech Solutions YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to upload your books on Amazon KDP. So first of all, I'll assume that you already have a KDP account set up properly, linked to your payment methods, whether Pioneer or dollar account or whatever method you use. So the first step is to go to kdp.amazon.com, and once you click on kdp.amazon.com, after the page is properly loaded, you need to click on sign in. You can see the sign in here. So because I've already signed in, it will automatically take me to my book shape, which is like a dashboard for the KDP publishers. So if you want to create, here are some books that I've already uploaded on KDP Amazon. And if you want to create a new, you want to upload a new books, all you need to do is to create this, is to click on this create button, which is on this yellow area. So once you click on the create button, it will load and you will see different kinds of books that you can publish on KDP. You can publish an ebook, you can publish a paperback, hardcover, or series page. You can create a series page where you can collect your books together and build a single kind of series for your readers. So now I want to create a paperback. If you want to create a paperback, you click on paperback, create paperback. So I have already started creating a paperback. Once you create a paperback, this is where it is going to take you. You come to this place. Once you click on create paperback, this is the first point where the page will take you to. That is paperback details. So all you need to do is to just follow the guidelines, make sure that everything is in line with the KDP rules and regulations, and then fill in the spaces as appropriate. So now let's go through the spaces together. First of all is a language. You don't have to choose any other language unless if you're publishing in a different kind of language. So English is okay for me and for you maybe as Nigerians. And then here under book title, you need to write the title of your book. I've already put in that, which is a practical guide to an excellent internet search. And then how to search internet, which is a subtitle. Subtitle is normally not necessary, but it is an optional something, so you can add it. Is this a series or not a series? I don't have anything to do with that. Then you can now come down to author section, where you need to put in the name of the author of that material that you're uploading. So I in particular is the author of this one, and I wrote my name, which is first name and surname. And then if I have middle name, I'll put it, but I'm just using two names. So then you now go to contributors. If there anybody that contributed to writing that book, if yes, you need to add their names here as well. That is, those names, they are co-authors. They are part of people that contribute maybe some chapters or contribute in one way or the other. Then description. This is very important, and it is where you need to describe what your books contain and what is there. I've already put in my description because I've already done my work prior to this time. So under publishing rights, yeah, you need to tell Amazon whether if you have the right to publish that book or if it doesn't have the rights, if it is a public work. So you need to indicate. And this is my own creativity. I created it myself from scratch. So I own the copyright and I hold the necessary publishing rights. Then a very important section is keywords. Under these keywords, you need to create 7 keywords that you can use to make your book stand out and make sales, because these keywords, they are what people will be using to search for your books on Amazon. We're looking for books that are relevant to yours. So you need to do your research very well to make sure that when users search for something that they want to buy on Amazon relevant to what you are uploading, your book will pop off. And how do you do that? Ask yourself this question: how do I search for book that is relevant to what I'm uploading? And you can also do your research on Amazon, like start typing something relevant to your books and see the kind of keywords that are coming off and use them. So then you need to choose also a category, that is the category that your books belong to. If it is a fiction or non-fiction, you choose different. There are many options there you can choose. And then you also need to classify your book, whether it is a low content book, such as journals, notebooks, and planners, or large print books. If it is like a paperback that has to do with many pages, like 24 and above, and the size is 16 points and above. So, and after filling in all the necessary options, you just click on save and continue. So you have now saved your input, and you are now moving on to the next page of the uploading process. All right, the network is still loading, trying to save it. So it is done. You will now be moved to the next page of the paperback contents. So now under this page, you need to upload your documents, your like the material you want to sell on Amazon. So here you need to indicate the publishing date, the date you want to be indicated at the date of publication of your book. And then the next option is print options. Here you need to select the options that are related to the kind of book that you want to have as a hard copy when printed. First, you can select black and white interior with cream paper. That is to say, you want the papers to be white, cream, cream color, and then you want the writing to be black and white. The second option, which I selected in my own case, is black and white interior with white papers. You want the papers, the pages inside to be white paper, and then the notes or the writing on top of the papers to be black and white. You can choose standard color. However, standard color is for books that contains partly some colored materials inside the pages, and then you can choose premium color with white paper. This is mostly for pages that contain almost all colors on the books. So books that contain most of the times colored pages. So in my own case, I'm choosing black and white interior with white paper. Then you also need to select trim size. Trim size is just the size of the book that you want to print, and there are different print size that you can select. And in this case, the most standard and the most common print size on KDP is 6:9, and I'm using 6.9. So you can select other necessary options, and then you need to upload your paperback here. This is upload, so I can click on upload, and then I can click on my gallery. I can search for my book. I've already saved it, so I don't have to go through looking it. I can search. This is it, Practical Guide Manuscripts. And remember, if you are uploading a paperback on KDP, your manuscript must be in PDF format. But if you are uploading an ebook, you must upload your manuscript in doc format, that is Microsoft Word documents. So once you uploaded your manuscript in PDF when publishing paperback, you can see that it is done. Then you need to upload your cover page, book cover. I've already created my cover as well. You have two options. You can use KDP cover creator. If you know how to use it very well, you can use it to create. You can also use upload cover. If you have already created a book cover for your book, then upload it. And I suggest using upload your cover file, because you can design it to your taste as much as you want. So I can as well search for my cover that I've created, and then I look for its practical guide cover. So after uploading my cover properly, I can then preview my submission before I click submit button finally. And to do that, I have to wait for the cover page to be uploaded successful. So now that I have uploaded my manuscript and my cover page, I can click on launch preview under book preview section. I can click on continue because I'm on mobile. If I'm on desktop, I won't be able to see that kind of caution. So now it is processing my file, and once it is done, I can be able to preview my book before it is finally submitted for publication on Amazon and for printing as my client's order. So now it's still processing. It usually takes time before it's finished processing, because they have to check all other issues, your quality, your cover page, the size you use, the trim size, to make sure that everything aligns with their standards and guidelines. If something is wrong, they will be able to tell you that this is wrong, and you have to correct it before they finally approve your books. So and you need to be also careful to make sure that you are following their guidelines, because they can easily block your account when you violate any of their legal agreements. So, and that is the end of your partnership with Amazon KDP. When that happens, you will not have access to any other KDP account again. So you need to make sure that you have created everything in order. So it's almost done. although it is still saving. Yeah, so here is my design. You can see an arrow here. They are telling me that the size I have chosen is different from the size I have submitted, so I can just tell them to correct it for me. Have us try to scale your file to match your book stream size. So that is all. They have done that. That is one of the minor errors that Amazon KDP can correct. Otherwise, all other issues you must correct them yourselves. So now so you can see this is my cover. This is the front cover of my page, a practical guide to an excellent internet search. This is my name as an author, and this is the barcode, which is the front cover. So I can now click on preview to go through inside of the pages to see if the pages are still the way I want them to be, and the text has been maybe properly placed where I placed it on my manuscript. So you can see that my text and everything is still okay. Can you see the pages? So once you are satisfied with the way your manuscript looks when printed, you then click on this approve button. Once you click on approve, that is all. It will be approved. Then you now move to the next and last step of publishing your book on Amazon. And then the step is you just click on save and continue. So it has been saved successfully. So the last option is where you need to put in the price that you want to sell your book. First of all, you have to select the regions that you want your book to be sold, but I advise you select all territories so that anybody from around the world can have access to your book when searched on Amazon. And then marketplace, you just leave it to amazon.com. That is the general Amazon marketplace. If you choose a specific marketplace, that is the only place where your book will be available. So now you need to put in your price. The price, you have to consider one or two things when putting in your price. First, if you are publishing a paperback, you will get a 40% of whatever price you included. And then remember, the Amazon will also deduct $2.15 as part of the printing cost. So you need to put into consideration all these things. So you now, let's say 2.15 is the printing cost, and I want to sell this book for maybe like let's say $10. So I need to figure out how I will put the, let's say $10.99.